So it was a great performance last night, Joe. Mentioned before when you've been available for interview that when you played with Charlton, you seemed to play a slightly deeper role on the right hand side, gathering the ball and attacking straight through. Has Stephen and the coaching staff been encouraging you to be more adventurous and be playing that little bit further forward?
I think one thing the gaff always says to me is like I'm one of the rule breakers in the team, so he like tells me to carry the ball up towards defenses and try to like unlock them. So yeah, I would say it's quite similar to my role at Charlton.
And in terms of the European adventure, there was a lot of pressure on the team last night, and you rose to the occasion. We've talked about that possibly being the most complete performance. Did it feel good being in that team last night? Did everything go the way you expected?
Yeah, it felt very good. We knew how important the result was. We needed it to kickstart our European campaign, so we just knew how important it was, and it was a really nice feeling being out there. It's up there with one of the best performances this season, so hopefully we can just keep that going and push on from now on.
Joe, just looking domestically, how important is it, when you drop points in the previous game, that you really do kick on and get back to winning ways in the league?
It's so important. We know we can't afford to drop points. We want to win every single game. So when we drop points, it's a bit frustrating and just a bit dampening. So we just need to make that right in the next fixture.
Can you talk us through the routine after a Thursday night leading into a Sunday? For the players, you go from a real high on the Thursday and you've only got a couple of days to get back to it and sort of rest and recover. What's it like, having these, small turnarounds between big European matches and then playing in the league?
I think it's just how you need to look at it is you can't dwell on what's just happened. You got to look forward to the next fixture because that's just as important as the one that's just gone. So win or lose, let's just say on a Thursday, regardless of that, we have to look to the weekend on what's going to come. So yeah, you just need to focus really.
Hi Joe, the manager spoke last night at press conference. He said that he thought that you played with a lot of aggression and that you're at your best when you're doing that. Is that something that he's asked you to display more in your play?
Yeah, I think we get the word aggression wrong. I think it's just like in terms of me being ruthless and just believing in myself, backing myself more than anything, because it's like I'm not thinking too much or I'm not being too safe or too nice on the ball. So it's just like being spiteful in my game. I'll say that's what he means by aggression.
And on that, I've noticed the last few games you seem to be looking for more opportunities to shoot. Is that something, again, that's coming from the management team? Because as you proved a few times last season, you're more than capable of striking one from distance.
Yeah, I think shooting and playing forward, trying to play killer passes, that's what impacts games. Passing sideways it doesn't really affect the game. So many players can do that, so it's like just being spiteful in the final third and being ruthless and taking any chance and opportunity that you can get.